game.
Good evening, everybody. Starting late but sounding great. Welcome, everybody, to the Gayest and Greatest Secrets Having this side of Limsilla Minsa, the queer buccaneer. I'm your host of the Motion Star Behind the Bar, Captain Eden Jackson, and this is... Fuck me, it's warm. It's fucking hot out, isn't it? I am absolutely dying. I have gone through so many shirts because every time I have to leave the house, I put on a shirt, and once I get home from like the post box, which is a 10-minute walk, I am melted and sweaty, and I have to go straight in the wash. You spent the whole day moving furniture. Oh no, that just will not do. That is not the 10-minute 5-minute walk there, 5-minute walk back. And usually I'll nip into Big Tesco because like Big Tesco is like a 10-minute walk away. So if I walk to the post box, I'm already halfway to Big Tesco, so I might as well go to Big Tesco. Because we always inevitably need something from Big Tesco, like another tin of beans. Cooking has been really interesting. If you know me, you know I love to cook. Cooking has been really interesting because not only is it fucking hot as shit, so I don't want to like turn on the oven if I can help it. It's also like I'm trying to lose a bit of weight at the minute, so I have to find vegetarian, low calorie, no oven meals, and like that like triple Venn diagram means basically we're eating shit tons of bean salads, cold salads, pasta salads, beans. Tesco do this really nice like three like mixed bean salad in like a vinaigrette in a tin, and that's really nice just over some like cold pasta. That's so fucking good. Yeah, it's been an event. Tonight we had I did turn on the oven, but only for 20 minutes to roast up some like courgettes and peppers and shit. Put them on a flatbread with a little bit of hummus, some crumbled falafels on top. That was some good fucking shit. I got this clip I'm captioning, and man, captions are fun, but also can be tedious. Captions can be very tedious, but do need doing more. Like, I'm glad that you are getting work captioning, because that means more people are spending money on captioning, and that means work is more accessible. Me as a big old defo, I need those captions, so I'm glad they're there. I apologize for making them tedious for you. Good old Tesco indeed. Welcome, Jacob. How you doing? Yeah, in theory, we're going to be doing some art today, which means we're going to spin the wheel, which means if you want something going on the wheel, now's your time. Now's your time to get it onto the wheel with the add something to the design wheel, redeem. In practice, probably going to be whining a lot about it being very warm. I mean, some of it is my own inflection, as in different speakers doing different fonts. That's exciting. I like that. Are they just like, have you chosen fonts that reflect the talking style? Because that would be really cool. That would be so cool. I always liked in the old like Deadpool comics, they used to give each of the voices in Deadpool's head a different font, which reflected their personalities. If you were doing something like that, that would be really fucking cool. I've always thought for a long time that subtitles need to be... subtitles are really outdated. Subtitles need to update with the times, man. We can do so much more cool stuff with film, with special effects and things. There's got to be a better way to do subtitles other than just text at the bottom of the screen. One thing I've always thought is when you're watching a movie... When you're watching a movie on a regular ass TV, so a 16:9 TV, you're watching a movie which is letterboxed, right? Why are you instead of having the letterboxing be film in the center of the screen? What they should do is shove the film to the top of the screen, and that gives you way more room on the bottom for all of the subtitles without encroaching, without overlaying it onto the film itself. So people like me, who need the subtitles, can see the entire frame and get all of the subtitles as well. Incredible. Love it. Subtitles can't even get past saying speaking in foreign language is such a okay. So I have thoughts about speaking in foreign language subtitle. If you are supposed to understand it, if you are supposed to understand the foreign language, or more like if the characters are supposed to understand the foreign language, then yes, you should write you should just write that language. But if the point of if diegetically that is supposed to be an unknowable sentence, an unknowable thing, like nobody diegetically is supposed to know what that is, what the other person is saying, then having like writing the subtitle could it alters the way that you take in the film, especially if like you speak the language. But yeah, if you're doing it because you can't be asked to actually write out the French or the Finnish or the Swedish or whatever, then yeah, you're just being fucking lazy lame asses. Yeah, as Sassy said, I feel like me and Sassy made the same point at the same time there. It's sometimes for the diegesis of the film, the viewer is not supposed to know what is going on, what is being said. What I quite like, because I watch everything with subtitles, what I quite like is how certain sounds will be subtitled. What I really like is when it changes. So like watching Doctor Who on Netflix. The TARDIS noise, you know, the TARDIS noise. It would just have a subtitle saying TARDIS thrumming, which is such an interesting word to thrumming. It's such an interesting choice of word. But then when you watch it on iPlayer, it doesn't say TARDIS thrumming, it says warp warp. Yeah, thrumming sounds sensual. Jacob, I don't know if it is now because I don't have Netflix, but I know that it was when I was watching it on there. But yeah, like the Netflix subtitle was TARDIS thrumming, and the BBC iPlayer subtitle is just warp warp. Which, yeah, everyone in the UK knows that TARDISes go warp warp. Yeah, the Doctor Who that was on Netflix, especially the Matt Smith and Amy Pond years, every episode had this absolutely infuriating voiceover intro from Amy Pond that was like, this is my childhood imaginary friend, he's from somewhere else, and it was so bad, and I'm so glad that one, I don't want to watch the Matt Smith seasons anymore because I think they're bad, and two, if I do want to watch them, I'll watch them on iFlayer, where you don't get the fucking whack ass Amy Pond intro of every single episode. I don't know why they did that. It wasn't on the UK broadcast. It must have been made for the American broadcast, and then Netflix just uses the American version because they're an American company. But yeah, fucking terrible intro. Streamworks Doctor Who have been all over the place, and they're only more all over the place now because we're like officially in Wilderness 2.0. Fortunately for me, I'm in the UK, so I'd watch it all on iPlayer, because I've definitely paid my license fee. Wink. Yeah, it's watching Doctor Who in any other country is really difficult unless you just fucking pirate the thing, which, you know, there comes a point where there's so many barriers to watching it. Yeah, just fucking pirate it. What's quite odd for me right now is I've taken my headphones out because I'm on the wired headphones because my wireless headphones are charging at the minute, and the audio comes through much louder in the wired headphones than the wireless headphones, and I had to take them out because they were like it was the lo-fi was over facing, so I'm now just like talking into the void with no, like, the music is, because I come from I've back in uni I did a radio show. I did a couple of radio shows on the uni radio station, and I'm a big radio head. That's right, I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. I love radio. I've always wanted to be on the radio, so talking over like lo-fi music is my sort of, okay, I'm in radio presenter mode now because I can hear the bed, I'm talking over the bed, and now I'm in radio presenter mode, and now I'm just talking to you all. The music kind of represents you, so I can't hear the music, and that means I'm just talking into the void. None of that means anything because it makes no difference to you, but I just wanted to say I can't hear the music, which means I can't hear you, and that's, yeah, it's like you're not here. I'll put one ear in. I'll put my bad ear in so that I can half it, so it's a little bit quieter. Yeah. Let's do it's at tender, which does not mean it's cancelled. Jacob, I know what out to competitive tender means, but let's be real, the soonest we're getting new Doctor at this point is maybe 2030, 2031, and that's like, and also there's no standing Doctor at the minute because Billie Piper ain't gonna do Big Finish. Billie Piper, like, nobody knows if Billie Piper's the Doctor, if Joe Martin is the Doctor, if like Ncuti Gat was not the Doctor anymore. There's no standing Doctor. There's no like incumbent Doctor. There's no like there's no the Christmas special has been cancelled. There is no next season. There's not even a production company anymore. The show's cancelled. There's no Doctor on retainer. There's no incumbent Doctor, no Doctor on retainer. It's wild. We simultaneously have two Doctors and no Doctors at all. Really, really fun situation to be in. For the only good TV show that the UK makes anymore. Yeah. I've got a new daily game. I've found a new daily game that I might add into the daily game rotation. It's called 4x3. It's Hank Green's new daily game. It's like Connections, except there are 3 fewer words, and 1 word belongs to every category. It's a little bit... would you rather have no Doctors and no Doctors, or 2 Doctors and no Doctors? I would rather have 1 Doctor and 1 Doctor. All I need is 1 Doctor and 1 Doctor. Um, I just want Doctor Who to be good and on my TV and good, which just means I'm probably going to end up watching the David Tennant era again, because I've never liked Stephen Moffat. Absolutely could not stand. Like, he got so fucking up his own ass at one point, and everything he made was just self-aggrandizing bollocks, and I hated it so much. Now going back to watch the Matt Smith era, you're like, this is not good. Like, Matt Smith's like first actions as the Doctor is to just get really mad at a child for no reason. Like, what the fuck? Eccleston was really fucking good, and like also Christopher Eccleston is just a really good bloke by all stretches that I've seen. Yeah, Eccleston's Doctor was really fucking good. Too bad, all of that stuff happened. Maybe he was right all along, it seems. Yeah, it's been. I'm aware of I'm aware of Doctor Who, but I've never really been into it. I can tell that because you didn't write Doctor, you just wrote DR, which is kind of a no-no in the Doctor Who world. But yeah, it's really good, but it's also really bad. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a good show. It's a good show worth watching. I think it's a good show worth watching. Chief Parasite in a idiot hat. Fucking what an absolute legend, Christopher fucking Eccleston. So shall we do a Minute Cryptic? Let me just full screen this window so we can go to the Minute Cryptic zone. All right, today's Minute Cryptic is Midwestern farmer wearing I love NY. Only 5 letters. Only 5 letters. Okay. Okay, so is Midwestern. So okay, let me play in the space with me. Take the word farmer, split it in half. You've got the east half. Sorry, you've got the east half, and you've got the west half. The Midwestern letter in farmer is A. You with me? You with me? Oh, does that make sense? You with me? I hope you're with me. And wearing means it's a stretch but short. No, I think that's a good stretch. Because yeah, you've got the east half and the west half. The Midwestern letter is that one. I just saw that self-portrait you do yourself, and I think did I just kick Satan's character off as an artist? It was a conversation we had on stream. Yeah, it was like all of y'all that was like, hey, fuck ass, start drawing, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. Also, this is something I'm always a little bit finicky, is that a word? I'm a little bit particular about. I'm already an artist. You started my illustrator character arc. I'm already an artist because finicky, that's the word, not pinickety or whatever I said. I'm already an artist. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a stage magician. I make various kinds of art. It's illustration that I've started. I'm very finicky about that. So yeah, wearing is a sort of containing indicator. So if we take NY as the definition, maybe, then what could that mean? Or is like, okay, so I'm gonna take the A. I'm gonna take the A, the Midwestern letter. We can agree the Midwestern letter of farmer is A. And it's I love NY. Okay. Another fun bit of cryptic crossword stuff that I've picked up is love is usually a substitution for O, because love in tennis means 0. So we've got let's get our scribble pad up. We've got an A, we've got an I, we've got an O, and we've got NY. Let's put all of these letters over here. And these letters go around. Ione, is that anything? Maybe I'm not onto it today. Maybe I'm not on it today. Oh, maybe my Midwestern thing is wrong, because okay. Farmer is a 6-letter word. Farmer is a 6-letter word. There is no middle letter. There are 2 middle letters. Why are there so many letters? There are 2 middle letters. The Western one is R, because the Eastern one would be M. So the Midwestern letter could also be R. So if we go... And then love is still 0. And then we've got NY. Is it irony? Is it... Because a Midwestern farmer wearing an I Love New York shirt is ironic because they don't. Oh, that was so bad. That was the real stretch. So the whole thing was the definition. The whole last thing was the definition. I kind of hate that. Kind of love that. Moving swiftly on. It's scrandle time. It's fucking scrandle o'clock. So we start with the vote. That sausage is insane. That's what she said. The giant sausage with the tiny bun. Or the... I said that sausage is insane, and Zach walked into the room just to glare at me. Zach, come and look at this sausage. You gotta see how insane this sausage is.
Are you sure you're streaming and not looking at questionable materials on the internet? Oh my god, that's insane.
Right?
Oh, I hate that.
That's...
Are you on the
This is just the vote. Yeah. So the tiny pizza from the tiny Mexican pizza, or the insane sausage. I kind of want to vote for the insane sausage. Like less than £1. It is a tiny pizza. I'm voting for the insane sausage. Now we're on Scrandle proper. What the fuck are these? Sous plumes or lucky tatties? So this is Scots. Is sour plumes? Is that sour plums? You would devour all of those. Look, lucky tatties looks like dog treats. It looks like dog treats. Scottish people in chat, elucidate. Yeah, crumbly fondant with cinnamon flavoring. Yeah, Jacob, they look like dog treats. They're lucky tatties. They might not be dog treats. A dog's allowed fondant and cinnamon. Sour plums is like yes. I assume sour. Yeah, Amber demo, where are you? We need the Scottish contingent in chat. Amber and demo, help me, save us. Save us. Have you heard of Puppy Chow? No. What is Puppy Chow, Conkles? I've heard of Bunny Chow, which is where you hollow out a tiny loaf of bread and fill it with chili, and it's called Bunny Chow because you're like digging out like a rabbit does. I'm gonna hit the super plumes. Excuse me. I think it's called Bunny Chow. I think it's a South African thing. Right. Jelly babies or jelly spogs. It's lame, but it's also adorable. I can't believe we lost the first one, to be honest. I can't believe the dog treats were more popular. Fucking puppy girls playing this out. It's gotta be the jelly babies. The fucking jelly babies. Jelly babies are amazing. If you've never had a jelly baby before, but fix that. Fix that. The jelly okay, spogs. Spog sounds like a slur. I don't know who for, but it sounds like a slur. Jelly babies. Jelly babies. Get it. Yeah. Conkles, can you explain what Puppy Chow is? Hey, it's Cinnamon Oddfellows. Hello, Cinnamon Oddfellows. Nasty. UFOs. Chat. You ever had a fizzy UFO? You ever had UFOs? It's like fucking rice paper with sherbet in the middle. It's fucking amazing. Love a UFO. So these are all gonna be peppermint sweets versus cinnamon oddfellows. Sounds like a non-binary standard. Yes, I would 100%. New Shadows of Doubt stream featuring cinnamon oddfellows. Army Navy is licorice and licorice is nasty. The black bullets take it. Oh, Jazz, both of chat. I'm trying to lose weight here. And they're just showing me sweets. Jazzies, okay, Jazzies. Do not be deceived. Puppy Chow is Chex cereal covered in chocolate and peanut butter and then dusted in powdered sugar. That sounds. I don't know what Chex is, but that sounds pretty good. Coconut mushrooms is really good. Jazzies, do not let the brown fool you. That is not chocolate. That is chocolate flavored product. Jazzies are nasty. It's coconut mushrooms. Liars in chat. Chocolate biscuit flavored. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chocolate is really good. Chex cereal is rice square that's like a mesh, so it becomes like PB candies. Oh, that sounds good. Chelsea Whoppers. Cocoa dusted chocolate fudge. It's chocolate fudge. Chocolate fudge. Pontefract cakes. Aniseed balls. Stop laughing. They're nice. Or Pontefract cakes. What do you think they are, man? Pontefract cakes. I don't exactly know what they are. But they're a sweet shop staple. Yeah, aniseed balls. Stop laughing. They're nice. They're not nice. They're aniseed. It's Pontefract cakes. Pontefract cakes is the assistant to Cinnamon Oddfellows. Foam shrimps, milk teeth. I mean, okay. Foam shrimps are good. Aniseed is licorice. Aniseed is milk teeth is strawberry vanilla gums shaped like human teeth. They are bizarre. Do not know why they exist. They're teeth-shaped sweets. They're actually quite tasty. But people aren't going to choose the teeth. People are going to choose the shrimps. People chose their teeth. Chocolate flavored pebbles. If you ever wanted to eat rocks, now's your chance. Or cola. Fucking love cola cubes, man. Cola cubes. Okay. The fun thing about foam shrimps, if you've never had the foam shrimp sweets, you can't just get foam shrimps. You have to get it's a mix of foam shrimps and foam bananas. It's always shrimps and bananas. They taste exactly the same, just one is pink and one is yellow. It's Cola Cubes. Fucking love Cola Cubes. Absolutely love Cola Cubes. There's an ice cream place I go to sometimes. Chocolate rocks as a topping. Damn. Funny Money is terrible. It's just like rice paper with money on it. It's so bad. It's garbage. Or pint pots, gum sweet shaped like big pints of beer. I've never had this before, but I am going to pick the beer because Funny Money tastes like ass. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 isn't bad at all. Is Kona here? Because I'm kind of putting off the ones that Kona likes, which is the Bandle and the Time Guesser until Kona gets here. Is that money you can eat? Yes. It's not legal tender, but it is. It is money you can eat. Let's do the 4x3. So the 4x3 is, as you can see, there is 9 words here. There are 4 categories with 3 words each. Do you remember the little wax Coca-Cola bottle candies? I know of their existence, but could not ever say I've had one. So this is like connections. This is basically connections, but one word is in all 4 groups. So what we got? We've got catch. No. Catch, latch, and bolt are all ways to fasten a door. Is that anything? And then you've got... Ooh. Once more into the breach. Welcome, Albion. How you doing? The wax Coca-Cola bottles, never had them. Yield, bounty, catch, and gem are all valuable. Okay, it's groups of 3. So is it bounty, yield, and gem? Is bounty the hub word? Or no, catch, because catch, grab, and nab, they're all like grab. They're all to like hold. You've got catch, latch, and bolt, which is to like how you fasten a door. You've got a catch, a keeper, and a gem is all words to describe a good partner. And then the other 3, I guess. So big question. What do you think is the hardest category? I think it might be catch, keeper, gem. Because you get bonus points if you do the categories in reverse difficulty order. So catch, keeper, and gem. Let's go. Oh, that's the greens. Oh dear. So catch, latch, and bolt. That's a door. And then you've got catch, nab, and grab to catch. And then catch, yield, and bounty is a haul. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a haul. So we got 121 points because we got hub first. You get the hub first, you get bonus points. And that's the 4x3. I think it's a really neat little game. And you get this really beautiful picture at the end, which I think is really nice. Right, let's bandle. Let's bandle, gamers. Anyone not familiar with bandle? We're going to be played a song, one instrument at a time. And we're going to try and figure out what that song is. I don't want to play yesterday's, I want to play today's. Oh, 1976? Ooh, that It's a par one, so we should be able to get it with this clue alone. Give me another listen. It does sound familiar. Is it Sweet Caroline? Sweet Caroline. Bah, bah. I think it might be Sweet Caroline. I think you might be right. It is a World Cup song. Sweet Caroline. I think you're right. No! I know it sounds like something. But the thing that it sounds like is way too recent a song. I don't think any of you guys have listened to Sweet Caroline. Bastard, it does kind of sound like Sweet Caroline. The drums and bass did sound like Sweet Caroline. Trust me, I've heard that song way too many fucking times. That's tickling something. That trumpet is tickling something. Yeah, that's what I think it is. But is that not too recent? The one that goes, I can't see me loving nobody but you in all my life. That one. You know the one. Yeah, but that's too recent. That's what I thought it was from Clue 1, but I'm like, one, I apologize for just wailing that instead of actually singing it. But I thought that was way too recent. It's about the era of I'll Stop the World and Melt with You. I don't know what that sentence means. That's I can't see me loving nobody but you in all my life. I can't believe you didn't check the year for Sweet Caroline. I don't check anything. I just vibes this. I just vibes this shit, you know? Is it? Is it called Happy Together? I think it's called Happy Together. We're happy together. I can't. There we go. It was 76. Beautiful. I thought this song was way more recent than this. Absolute banger, actually. Absolute banger, honestly. Was this an N-Power song in the UK? Show me the vocals. I want to hear the automaton. This kind of whips. Together. I can't see me loving nobody but you in all my life. Welcome, Kona. Okay, I don't know it from a movie last year. I know it from, I think it was the N-Power adverts as a kid. Let's do the time guesser. You're just in time for the time guesser. Right. So this is the Stade de France, which I can assume is probably in Paris. or maybe Marseille. And they're wearing a bunch of cans. Okay, they're wearing a France 98 scarf. So, is this 1998? Is this 1998 in France? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an activism thing. Where is Stade de France? It's got to be in Paris, right? It's got to be in Paris. Now, where? Okay, so who is good at recognizing when certain cans are in circulation? I mean, the Coca-Cola logo hasn't changed a bit. That is the old Sprite logo. They're mostly Coke cans, which is not useful. That is an old Lipton's logo as well. Oh, they're just using the word Coke. They don't tend to do that on the cans anymore. And that's Minute Maid Orange Juice. I don't have a frame of reference for that one. I do think this is just France 98. There is an Olympics can. Okay, does anyone know where the Stade de France is? Is it in Paris, or is this a bit? Or is this a bit of a jape? It could be a jape. I don't think it's in the center because like Wembley isn't in the center. Paris La Défense Arena, is that what Stade de France is called now? Because I would bet that they've renamed it, you know, because it's been sponsored by fucking somebody. Also, okay, Americans. I have a question. For Americans. Americans that have been to or live near the Kia Forum. I was told if you drive a Kia, you get free parking at the Kia Forum. Is that real? The Kia Forum is an arena or a stadium in, I want to say LA. AW Ranchers out there. And I was told that if you drive a Kia, you can park at the Kia Forum for free. Okay, I did. That can't be real. I mean, it might be real. I thought it might be like, I don't know. Maybe it's like common knowledge, but America's very big, so I don't know if I've got any like Midwest. I don't know if I've got any like West Coast viewers, or if you're all like East Coast and Midwest. So maybe that was a stupid question. I was hoping one of you was on the West Coast. You've never heard? How have I heard of the Kia Forum, but you haven't? It's like a big stadium, I think. You're neither of those. Okay, so you're not a Midwesterner. You're not on East Coast. What's left? The South? Are you from the South? Are you Texan? Stadiums are, well, like there are big stadiums and then there are small stadiums. Like Wembley Stadium is a big stadium. Wembley Arena is a small stadium. Fucking Dan, not Texan. Okay, we've been over how little I know about the geography of my own country, let alone the geography of yours. I'm just gonna name states that I think are in the South. Are you in Kentucky? Are you in Maryland? Are you in Florida? This is look, not a lot of good pirate shit goes on in America. It's mostly the Caribbean, and I know the Caribbean. I've been around the Caribbean. I can't find the stadium that is in France for all my life. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go central. Spot on. 4.6 miles away. 9.8k. 9.8k. Maryland. It's Maryland, isn't it? It's Maryland. Fucking whipped it. Okay, this looks very familiar. You ever cosplay as Jack Sparrow? I've never cosplayed as Jack Sparrow. I have been paid to dress up like a pirate and walk around and entertaining people. This looks very familiar. I don't think this is an Irish vibe. This to me is giving it's almost definitely not, but to me it's giving this area of England. It's giving Soby Bridge, Todmorden, Hebden Bridge vibes. The bridge, the architecture, this wonky ass roof. I don't recognize these people. I don't know if I'm supposed to recognize these people. It is an extremely British face. Let's say the year 2000, and I'm gonna hang my flag on it being Rochdale. Boom. Okay. So I was not a million miles. It's Gus Owen. Time guessers. It's the time guesser guy's parents. It is just a holiday snap from the time guesser guy's parents. That's adorable. That's so cute. I love that. Yeah, okay, very, very Welsh Wales. It was, yeah, the very, very Welsh Wales. I wasn't that far away. I was within 100 miles. 2 years and 100 miles. I'll take that. I think this guy is Mr. Time Guesser. Jacob, you say not really, but both of the I live in Liverpool. Both of these places are within like an hour and a half on the train for me. Wales is basically Ireland. Oof. I don't think they'll like that. They'll like it more than saying it's basically England. Yeah, this guy did a time guesser. Ooh. That is an interesting. Ooh, I recognize that tiny bit of flag. Ooh, where do I recognize that flag from? Ooh, it is a crowd. A protesting crowd with iPhones. Okay, iPhone check. We are in a post-iPhone world, but not in a very recent iPhone world because the iPhone still has the forehead and the chin, you know? So it's not very recent, but it is in a post-iPhone world that it has the forehead and the chin. Is that a pride flag with this symbol on it? What symbol is this? What flag is this symbol from? I recognize it. Couldn't tell you where from though. I feel like a big dick dummy. That's Arabic. That is Arabic. And I mean, look at the flag emojis. Yeah, you look at the flag emojis for. I'm gonna rack my fucking brain for this section of flag. It's definitely, again, like it's an Arab flag because it's in that Arab. It's in Arabic and it's in the zone. Is it going through the Arabic countries? It's not, obviously it's not Saudi Arabia. It's not Bahrain. It's not Egypt. It's not Iraq. It's not Iran. Ooh. Somebody throw up the Algeria flag for me. Can you throw up the Algeria flag emoji for me? It's not Palestine. Algeria. Yes, I was fucking right. Where's Algeria? Because this is Algeria. This is an Algerian protest, probably in about 2012, maybe. Fuck's Algeria. That's Syria, Iraq, Saudi, Oman, Yemen, Libya, Algeria. Capital is Algiers. So let's just go Algiers. Big protests in Algeria. Algeria has had a lot going on. Algeria, again, also bigger than I thought. Bigger than I thought, but it seems a lot of it is Sahara. Algerian protests, probably about 2012. And they're being kettled into a big tunnel. Okay, I'm just gonna say 2012. I'm just gonna say 2012 in Algiers. 2019? Ooh, that's more recent than I thought. Ooh, they've still got the iPhones with the chins and the foreheads. Algerian police forces forming a blockade in the entrance of the Tunnel des Facultés in central Algiers, preventing hundreds of student demonstrators marching towards the government palace during protests against the president for their 5th term. I forgot to unlock the music. We were 5,000 feet away. That was damn good. That was damn good. Right. Mali? Okay, I think we're in Mali. Mali, which as we all know is the capital of Mali is a country, yeah. Mali in southern Africa, I think. Mali, see? There's a reason you're all here. Mali, let's just go capital. Because it's generally the capital. So fuck off. I'm just bad at geography. Right. Time period for this photo, 80s, 90s. I mean, I'm saying, I'm earing towards the more recent side. I would say maybe 1990. Fun fact, no flag has the color purple. That is true. That is true. Because purple dye was traditionally really hard to get hold of. So, because flags have to be easily replicable, they just didn't put purple on them. Other fun fact, every single country in the Olympics has a flag that contains at least one color of an Olympic ring. That's why the Olympic rings are those colors, because between them they take at least one color from every single flag of the Olympics. If that makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? 1990, Mali, let's go. 1972. 1972. Very old photo. We got a little bit japed on the ear there. Ooh. Poland. I think perhaps Poland. This over here is giving me Poland vibes. No, not Poland. Maybe Russia? It says Russia. I see. I can't read Russian. I can't read Russian. Who do you think I am? Daniil Dankovsky. I assume he can read Russian. So where are we? Moscow? Moscow? We gotta be Moscow, right? To be fair, this guy looks incredibly Russian. This guy looks so Russian. He is peak Russian. When was the Russian Revolution? When was the Russian Revolution? Because I don't know history. Early 1900s. Like, are we talking like 1908, 1905? Which revolution? The one where they looked like this. The one where the women had big feathers in their hair and the blokes looked a little bit like Ed Sheeran. There's two of them. The one where this guy was like, I thought I was going to be taller. I should have stood near the front. Oh no. 20s. Okay, some of that fashion does look quite. Let's go 22. Let's go 22. 1917, splitting the difference. Members of the Armenian Revolutionary. Armenia. Okay, we kind of got japed there. But a final score of over 40,000, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. That ain't bad at all. We did kind of smash it location-wise on all of these. I kind of look... Yeah, Armenian genocide. Of course it was Armenian genocide. I kind of dig how location maxing we get. But yeah, that's the portion of the stream where we don't do shit over. I think ads are about to roll, so I'm gonna BRB while we hit the ads, and I'm gonna BRB while I hit the ads, and then when we get back, I'll spin that wheel. So here is your last chance. If you want something on the wheel for this stream, redeem and get it on the wheel. Also, while you're there, redeem a bunch of other cool things as well. You can change my outfit. You can't do effects on stream anymore because I had to disable all those so I can get all the plugins again. You can do the text-to-speech, the new text-to-speech though, which is real cool. But yeah, also, if you've got any other suggestions for daily games that we can throw into the rotation, I'm happy to be recommended more dailies. I think that would be neat. But yeah, if you've never been here for a what is Suika game? Design a company for peak. Okay, Jacob. It has to be existing things. Existing things. You can't just say a company for Pikachu. That exists. It's called Pokemon. It's called TPCI. You have to combine fruits to make a watermelon. What? Okay, I gotta look this up. Suika game. Anyway, the ads are rolling, so I'm gonna BRB. And welcome back, gamers. How we all doing? I think they're putting something in the water that's making everyone piss. A new logo for McDonald's better. I mean, that you've seen enough of the you've seen these logo streams before. We do fictional companies. We do fictional. I will keep Pikachu on the list though because you did pay for it. I am going to just go into the dock and clean it up a little bit. Because it will just say Garland Ironworks is on there. Right. Fictional companies, groups, or locations. Yes. Fictional companies, groups, or locations. That's kind of the deal. Black Briar Meadery. That sounds really fun, actually. Jacob, you can win. You just have to, you know, follow the rules that you've seen in several streams that I've explained several times. You know, just do the thing. Yeah. I also don't like I don't like working over, like doing over stuff that other, like, I don't want to, like, I don't like quote unquote fixing the work of real designers that are doing real work out in the real world. It's a little bit disrespectful in my opinion. But yeah, we're back and we're going to spin that fucking wheel. Where are we at today, gamers? We are Essen ARP. Okay, I do not know what Essen ARP is. Okay, now that I actually know the rules, I am sure you've heard me say those rules several times, but hey, as long as you know them now. What? Okay, Essen ARP are from Citizen Sleeper, and I am going to I'm not going to veto this decision. I am instead going to delay this decision until I have actually played Citizen Sleeper, because it is on my to-play list, and I do not want to be spoiled by reading the wiki. So I am going to re-roll, but only for the sake of not wanting to go over, not wanting to be spoiled. I do want to play Citizen Sleeper. So let's roll again. Where are we at today? The Nakatomi Corporation, which is from Die Hard, I think. Shipshape Aquarium from Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. It can be disrespectful to criticize real artists doing work, but the Games Workshop logo is genuine. Yeah, the Games Workshop logo is a genuine disgrace. There was a genuine disgrace. You are so correct. Right, so would you believe there is a Die Hard wiki? And would you believe it is about as well maintained as you would expect the Die Hard wiki to be? Let me show you the Nakatomi Corporation page on Die Hard's fandom wiki. This is it. This is the whole page. This is the entire page. It scrolls, but it's all just footer. This is the whole page. Nakatomi Corporation was a multinational Japanese corporation which had US branch headquarters in Nakatomi Plaza in Century City, Los Angeles. President of Nakatomi Trading and Vice Chairman of Nakatomi Investment Group was Joe Takagi. And this I believe is the Nakatomi Corporation logo. I need to open Illustrator. So this is the Nakatomi Corporation's current logo. Also, I'm an idiot for assuming that Black Mesa was a real company. I'm pretty sure. Okay. If they were a real company, yeah, I mean, there's a whole, like, they let aliens into the world. There's a whole Combine thing. You would have read in the news if that happened. It does look very Evangelion. Apparently this is the Nakatomi. Apparently this is the Nakatomi Corporation logo. If I go into images, yeah, this is apparently the Nakatomi Corporation logo. It's insane. So what do they do? What do the Nakatomi Corporation do? They own Nakatomi Plaza. But what do they do? If Black Mesa was real, I'd befriend the Vortigaunt so fast. I mean, you'd have to. It's that or die. What does Nakatomi Corporation do? It's a hotel. It's a convention center. They own a big building. Just says multinational Japanese corporation. I don't really understand what the Nakatomi Corporation is. Anybody seen Die Hard? Because I haven't seen Die Hard. This is gonna be interesting. I bet they're like a Fortune 500 thing. It's from Die Hard, which is why we're on the Die Hard wiki. Has anybody seen Die Hard? A Fortune 500 thing, but what does that mean? Does that mean like they're an investment? Are they in real estate? Either way, this fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion mech ass bullshit is not what they should be represented by. Let's go to. Let's just grab 1,000 by 1,000 to start with. Have you found the company's house page? Nakatomi Corporation. There's an actual Nakatomi Corporation. That's not. But then you can call your company anything. Here's Aperture Science Limited. I'm pretty sure that's not real either. That doesn't say Cave Johnson, does it? You can just call your company anything. Fortune 500 just seems to be any big company. Yeah, just does stuff. Just does things. Nakatomi Corp. What does Nakatomi Corporation do? There's got to be like a Reddit thread on that. There's an Instagram. Nakatomi Corporation has an Instagram. It's okay. That's just a Die Hard fan account. Weird that there is a Die Hard fan Instagram account. Why did Nakatomi have $640 million? Were they up to some shady business? I mean, what do they do? But what do they do? Fictional Brands Archive. Thank you. What have you got? It's just the same thing. It's just the same sentence. It's just the same sentence. But what do they do? But what do they do? Their logo is like is pretty much everywhere. 640 million is a lot in the late 80s. Okay, so they do something. Japanese multinational company. Let's just see if we can find other. Okay. These are apparently also Japanese multinational companies. It just seems to financial and investing. I don't know why you could find that and I couldn't. That's I don't know. So they're finance guys. That makes sense. Finance companies. Finance mineral rights. Ugh. They're rock guys. So they're like these fucking ghouls. They're kind of like these absolute ghouls. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs a second time, but in blue. You can't call a company Tata Capital. Tata means boobs. Yeah, dissolve all of these companies are just fucking ghoulish. They can all get in the fucking bin. Dissolve private equity. Anarchy, something. God. Finance companies are the fucking worst. But here are some logos. What is a mineral right? Okay, we're gonna take a look at some logos. Let's rank some logos. As usual, let's get our teacher's pen in green. ICBC. This I don't know what this is, but it's something. It's doing something. And it's fine. It's the definition of a C. China Construction Bank. I quite like that this C is also like, is it trying to be, it's two C's because it's China Construction, but it also kind of looks like a hand, like holding a square. It's C plus. HSBC has always been this weird, like, abstract triangle thing. I've never really got it. I've never really liked it. But it's better than JP Morgan Chase, which is literally just letters. Wells Fargo, same thing, just letters, but in yellow. You don't get away with it by using yellow. It's hills. I mean, I guess. It's always like it's just some triangles, isn't it? Bank of China. I don't understand what this is. Is it a coin? I think it's supposed to be a coin of some variety. It's doing something. I don't really like the Chinese handwritten font, but I am going to give it a B because it's living a little bit different. Citibank has always annoyed me because this umbrella does not match with these. It's always frustrated me. It's really good. There's a really good video about Alan Peters where he fixes this. The mining one looks like hills. This one, it does. It looks like rolling hills. You're right. You're so right. But yeah, these 2 points should line up with the umbrella, and then you could also make that same shape here. And then you'd have a cool heart shape, and you could look. It's very good. I watched that Alan Peters video, and since then I can't look at the Citibank logo and think it's good because that video ruined it. Agricultural Bank of China. A lot of Chinese bank. I quite like this. I quite like this shape. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's doing something. I'm gonna give it another B. Quite like it. Bank of America, okay. I don't want to I don't want to have to hand it to the bank. I don't want to have to hand anything to the Bank of America. However, this is pretty good. It's like, it looks like fields, but it's also the American flag. It looks pretty good. Bofa these nuts. Is pretty good. I'm gonna give it another B. For Bofa. Itaú and Unibanco. This is 2 logos, so I'm gonna give it 2 grades. This is a really, really cliche symbol. You've just gone like this and added a stroke to it. That is D. This is very IKEA, but not in a bad way. C+. And now the 2020s. Visa, I mean, it's kind of iconic, isn't it? It's kind of iconic. MasterCard again. You can't argue with the 2 circles. People were annoyed that they simplified it, but I really like the Venn diagram thing. We've already done that. PayPal, this is not even their new logo, I don't think. But I do quite like the 2 overlaying P's. It's iconic, but does it mean anything? Okay. I would argue that a logo doesn't have to mean anything. If you're going down the abstract route, you can make a symbol. You can take a symbol that doesn't mean anything, and now that symbol just means you, which is very powerful. And people those 2 circles overlaid like that in those colors just means MasterCard now. PayPal, the company that bought a website extension scam. PayPal, the company that will just like, yeah, okay, the Visa. I am gonna rethink my Visa grade because it is a little bit dull. I'm gonna go A-. PayPal, absolutely hot fucking garbage company. Want to hear my fun PayPal story? When I changed my name, I was like, hey PayPal, can I change the name on my PayPal account, please? Here is my driver's license and here is my passport. They're all in my new name. And bear in mind, I was like 28 at this point. And their response was, we've looked into your account and you opened this PayPal account before you were 18, so we have to close it. And they just closed my account. And I was like, well, can I have the email addresses to use in other PayPal accounts? Because like all of my email addresses are registered. No, you can't do that. If you want to make a new PayPal account, you have to use a new email address that isn't attached to any other PayPal accounts, including the one that we just closed. So I had to make a new email address to make a new PayPal account. And I was like, okay, so you're closing my account because I opened it when I was under 18. But one, I'm 20 fucking 8 now. That was 12 years ago. And when I opened that account, you had to be 16 to open a PayPal account, not 18, at least in the UK, where I am. And they were like, no, you have to be 18 to own a PayPal account. You owned a PayPal account before you were 18, so we're closing your account. And I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking... So I called customer support and I said, they're closing my account for being underage. I'm 28 years old. And the woman on customer support was like, yeah, no, that is ridiculous. But unfortunately, I can't unclose your account. You're just gonna have to make a new account. So I did like persuade her to remove all of the email addresses from that account, except one. Like there had to be one email address left on the account, even though the account was closed. So And then I saw they did the exact same thing to Kid Icarus when he changed his name from James to Jim. They did the same thing to him because he did the exact same thing I did. And they're like, no, we have to close your account because you opened it when you were underage 12 years ago. PayPal, fucking hate PayPal so much, dog. Absolute hot garbage company. And for that, and because of the shape of the logo, I'm actually going to use the shape of the logo to draw the grade. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that I can use the shape of the logo to draw the grade I'm going to give them? It's very clever. This guy's fucking adorable. This guy's fucking adorable, but he's a garbage logo. It's an absolutely hot garbage logo. I'm sorry. James is just a longer version of Jim. It's like Jake is short for Jacob. No, but he like legitimately just changed his legal name to Jim because he always hated being called James and he always prefer. So he's just legally changed his name to Jim. And yeah, sometimes Jim isn't short for James. Sometimes Jake isn't short for Jacob. My cousin is called Abby. It's not short for Abigail. Her name is just Abby. The UK is so transphobic it hurts cisgender men. Yeah. I mean, that isn't the UK being transphobic. I mean, the UK is incredibly transphobic. Do not get me wrong. That isn't the UK being transphobic. That is PayPal specifically being transphobic, and they're an American company. Tencent, having two different T's on Tencent is weird. Okay, but one is an uppercase and one is a lowercase, so I will let them off. I do like that they're doing this with these letters. However, they're doing this with these three letters. I would have also shaved off one of these corners just to round it out a bit more. And then in the Japanese, or the Chinese, or whatever language this is, we've got angles going all of the ways, and we're not continuing this angle, which is a letdown. And then you just got the word fintech in really, 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 really thin letters. More like fintech, am I right? This is a D. I'm going to give this a D+ because it's a cute ant. China Construction Bank, we've already done. China Merchants Bank, I quite like this. So I'm going to give this a B+. And this is... and all of these companies can get in the fucking bin because private equity is a scam, capitalism is a scam, and everybody is and everybody can just get fucked. Everybody can get fucked. China Construction logo looks a bit like they're handling the perfect time, but without the thingies, without the up thingies, only the down thingies. Yeah, all of these companies can get in the fucking bin. Capitalism is a scam. Private equity is the people doing the scamming. But we're doing a logo that looks corporate because we're doing Nakatomi Corporation, which is apparently, according to Bastard, a finance company. Wait, what is the perfect symbol? If I'm thinking of the OK symbol, which I am. Right, what is corporate finance? Is that just like investment? Corporate investment stuff? Oh, I'm already fucking bored. I'm already bored. Let's just roll. Let's just rock and roll. Right. I do want to try and use bits of this. I want to use bits of this because it's while it's very, very not fit for purpose, there's something, this has got the juice. This has got the juice, you know? While it's again, not fit for purpose in the slightest, it's got the juice. Let's get a nice image trace of this while I'm here. Yeah, sick as fucking slightly evil, yeah. They wanted to make the bad guy. Where's my magic wand? There's my magic wand. Give me all of this and delete it all. And I will just make that all black. And yes, bits of that are slightly fucked, but that's not important. We're just Basically, I just wanted this bit because I want to use some of this. I want to use it's got the sauce. It's got the sauce. I'm just thinking. It's too evil. It's too evil. All of this is boring. And if we want to use parts of this, it does look like a samurai helmet. I think that's what it's supposed to be. What does the word Nakatomi mean? Does the word Nakatomi mean anything? Nakatomi was a Dutch happy hardcore act in the mid 1990s. Does that mean anything? What if they're a shogun? Okay. There is some angularity to this, so I want to double down on this angularity while bringing it into. Corporations are kind of like feudal lords. Corporations are like feudal lords. Which wrestling promotion do you think has the best logo and which promotion has the worst logo? A lot of them. All of them have terrible logos. I made a video about this on my business socials, instagram.com/KilowwattStudios. Wrestling has been stuck in a really weird 1990s to 2000s new metal nostalgia cycle for the past God knows how long. And any company that can escape that is my new best friend, because Christ on a bike, they all look awful. So I have a plan. What I'd like to do is try and take these angles here that are like hexagonal logos, soften them up a bit, and turn it into yeah, I've also only ever heard it be referred to as the OK sign. I also Bastard, you mentioned it looks like an O and a K. I don't know that it does. I don't know that it's for a moment I did make boobs. I don't know that the OK sign looks like an O and a K. I can't say I understand that one, but okay. So why else would it be called that? Because it's fucking old shit, isn't it? Right. Now, may have just knocked it out of the park. Just saying. Why would that specific hand be okay? Because it's like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Look, I don't know that. I don't know that. Okay, Special K is a nice cereal. Look, I'm no expert, but there must be some kind of reason for it. You dig? Right, let's do some rounding. Okay. Is this anything? Is this anything? I've taken this is vaguely hexagonal. Let me explain my work. This is vaguely hexagonal, I've taken the hexagon, made it into an N, softened it up. Okay. I need to unround these off because I've noticed they look like fingers. We can't be having that. Not sure. Boobs with a seatbelt. Boobs with a seatbelt. What fancy? I don't think I've said any fancy words. The last fancy word I said was diegetic, and that was right at the beginning of stream. What the fuck was that? I just want the guide. Thank you. Just drop that there, and then we'll drop this there. I still don't know if this is anything. Okay. I have another plan. We're doing, okay, this might be doing infinities again. I like doing infinities because infinities are easy. But if we split this and shove it into it, no. No. I can't unsee boobs in a seatbelt now. Can't unsee boob. You've ruined it with boobs in a seatbelt. Everything is boobs except boobs, which is normal. It's missing something. I think it's too long. It might be too wide. Mayhap. Now it's thinner boobs. It still kind of looks evil because, well, hold up. I need to set myself as do not disturb on stoked, so I don't get all of the noises and things. There we go. Vaguely sci-fi kung fu font. I have an art tip if that's allowed. Sure. Go right ahead. Right, let's grab these. You like making art mode? No, I'm purely 100% a desktop. I'm either making it on my desktop or I'm drawing in a sketchbook. I do not really make art on mobile. Ooh. That's really snug for some reason. Can I pull this? Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. Looks too much like a no sign. Yeah, Jacob, if you don't mind, can you speak in English? I do not speak Spanish and need to know would appreciate it if I knew what you're saying. I don't know, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe it's a bad idea. I know you're saying why we're Spanish. See, I don't know what you're saying, and that is a pain to moderate. So I would prefer it if we remained in English. That's because that's because I don't speak Spanish because I was never taught Spanish. That's why. I can't read Spanish because we were never taught Spanish. Spanish, not an option when I was in school. It was French, it was Urdu, it was German. Spanish wasn't on there. And generally, Don't interact with many Spanish people. Not a very Spanish speaking country, England. Why is the Nakatomi Corporation logo a W? Why is it a W? It's like Wario Katomi. No, it's not because I'm English. It's because there's not a lot of Spanish people here, so it's not a language that the school system thinks is worth teaching. So you're upside down. It looks a little like, yeah, it's a little guy. It's like, hey, I'm a little guy. I'm gonna come get you. Yeah. There's not a lot of Spanish speakers in England, and you're not incorrect. You're not incorrect. I am going to continue to be a pain in the ass about it, though. Let's bring our guy back. I think there's something in this guy. There's something in this guy. There's something in this guy. And what if we took this like samurai guy? Demo, welcome back. How are you doing? We had like Scottish sweets on Scrandle, and you weren't here to save us. 13 packs of chicken breast. Yeah, I've been there. We're talking like the pre-cooked shit or like just raw. Yeah, Demo, what's a sour plume? That came up on Scrandle and none of us knew what it was. I hope you know, because if not, Scrandle might have been just making shit up. Don't tell me it's a sour plum. It might just be a sour plum. But they were green. Can't be plums if they were green. Plums aren't green. Right, and now we make the big mama bear. And then let's boot this out the way. We make this white. We boot this to the bottom. Does anybody want to hear my dumb, not really controversial pro wrestling opinions? Think Sami Zayn should win the WWE champions? No champions, just saying. Jacob, I hate to be that guy, but anyone that's still watching WWE is the toxic side of the IWC. There is no redeeming features about that company anymore. Sour plumes are hard candy that's quite a bit acidic. From Galashiels here on the border. So I see. What was the other one? Does anyone remember what the other one, the weird one that looked like kibble was? The one that looked like dog treats. Because that one also amused me greatly. But yeah, we're doing Nakatomi Corporation, and I really think there's something in this shape. But I'm beginning to think I might just be coping. Because I mean, there's not really much cracking off. I'm trying me gosh darndest. Well, do you like how the Tico logo looks? Again, can't say I've given it much thought. I try not to think about the WWE if I can help it. but if I recall, I think it looks like dog shit. That might be too soft. That might be too soft. I'm just gonna check TKO Holdings logo. I'm pretty sure it's shit. Pretty sure it's shit. Yeah, this is hot garbage. This is fucking garbage, dog. This is I mean, it's got way too. Okay. Gradient, bevel, stroke, pointless underline. It's such 2000s wank. I hate it so much. It's hot fucking garbage. And even if you just made it flat black, it would still be hot garbage. It's just pointless, pointy Mega Man energy drink bollocks. And it's just it represents everything that the UFC and the WWE are now, which is pointlessly angry, pandering to angry MAGA twats. So in that sense, it's perfect. In that sense, it's absolutely perfect, but I doubt they intended that. It's giving bad energy drinks from Home Bargains. It's giving Home Bargains energy drinks. That's so good. I think the weird rounder thing you had going on was good. This one, I think we lose a little bit too much definition. Don't get me wrong, Home Bargains is goated with the sauce. It's maybe controversial, but I don't like to support wrestling directly anymore because it's just so dangerous. If you never get hurt, even if you don't get hurt, you get hurt. Don't feel right about cheering it on anymore. Okay. There is a difference in wrestling between getting hurt and getting harmed. Wrestling, the same way any other athletics, any other physical theater, like, sometimes it hurts. I don't like it when they get harmed. Which means like ongoing injuries. I can't in good conscience support the WWE. Because they are so deeply embroiled with the Trump administration, not to mention all of the Vince McMahon, Janelle Grant shit, not to mention all of the other shady shit that Vince McMahon has done. I'm not saying, Kona, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that you are like incorrect to say that. And yeah, people like Mick Foley. Mick Foley is a special case. Mick fucking Foley is a special case. Because despite the fact that he is absolutely mauled, I don't think he would have any regrets. I don't think he would change anything. Given the fact that UFC literally hosted an event at the White House, I understand that opinion. I'm a person that tries to separate politics from what I watch, but I guess it's getting harder nowadays. You can't celebrate... Okay, I understand separating politics from what you watch, but also, you can't do that when Donald fucking Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame. Triple H has been to the White House and has coordinated with the president, and Linda McMahon, Vince McMahon's fucking wife, is in Donald Trump's cabinet. Separating art from politics is impossible because, one, all art is political, and two, they literally have inserted themselves into the current fascist US states. You can't separate what you enjoy from the politics of it. It's like how you can no longer, like, in my opinion, it is on the same level as Harry Potter. You cannot enjoy Harry Potter and claim to be pro-trans. You cannot enjoy the WWE and claim to be pro anything. It's not put a big down or anything. It's not put a down on it. It's just the truth. Harry Potter is also fatphobic, eugenicist, anti-Semitic bullshit. Harry Potter is loaded with fucking garbage. A small part of me wanted to start boxing, you know. A small part of me was like, maybe I should go to boxing. Maybe I should like start boxing. I'm kind of tempted by it, you know. And yeah, like as Bastard's saying, it's not a downer to bring up a serious issue, especially since like this serious issue is my life, dude. This serious issue, it's my life. If you think this is a downer, then welcome to my world, dog. Bringing up a serious topic does not a downer make. It's just sometimes you gotta talk about the state of the fucking world, you dig? This is just what we do here sometimes. Is that anything? Is that anything? That might be something. I want to copy that, but it looks a little bit steering wheel. I've just noticed it looks a little bit like F1 steering wheel. Maybe we round these as well. Mayhap. And yeah, you know, like, oh, it's a little bit Nokia N-Gage. It's a little bit Nokia N-Gage. The additional circle is a little bit steering wheelie. It's a little bit Nokia N-Gage. To make me think of Steam, I see it. I see it. Don't get me wrong, I see it. Maybe. Let me zoom out. Let me see it small. Maybe the 3 circles is a mistake. Maybe there's a different way to incorporate the 3 circles. I'm gonna put this over here. Come back to make another copy of this one. And maybe we take the 3 circles and nah, that's nothing. That's nothing. I'm just kind of person that tries to keep politics out of my general chats, leads to a lot of arguing and awkward moments. But somebody that used to do boxing, give it a go. Seriously, very good. Again, what is politics? Like, I get told don't bring up gay, don't talk about being gay, don't talk about being trans, don't talk about being queer, because that's politics. We don't like to bring up politics at the dinner table. I think the don't talk about politics thing just leads to people being misinformed, being ill-informed, and falling to misinformation. Remember to save. I should save. Yeah. And when they say don't talk about politics, they always say don't talk about my politics, because my politics is inconvenient to them. Like my politics of we should be able to be happily and loudly against the status quo, pro trans, pro queer, anti-capitalism, pro migrant, like pro disabled, like yeah. There's only 2 genders, man and political. There's only 2 colors, white and political. There's only 2 sexual orientation, straight and political. We need to eschew all of that bollocks, man. And here is a place where all of those people that are in those political groups can be open and who they are. Otherwise, this bar ain't filling its fucking role. This is a place for the minority, the disenfranchised, the forgotten. That's what this bar fucking is. For reals. So we'll talk politics all we fucking like, and that politics begins and ends with. I didn't have a short snappy thing there. I did not have a short snappy thing there. My politics if I don't like cops and I don't like how a lot of you talk about women in lower caste, brings the kind of leftist vibe to the function that I found I don't really like. Fucking for real. I'm just a shy individual that's been in way too much drama for one lifetime. Dude. You think I haven't been in fucking drama? I had a couple of years ago. Me and two of my friends were harassed for 3 days by the lead writer of the IT Crowd because we had the audacity to put on a fucking comedy show. And you know what? You know what I did with that? I told him to fuck off. We put on the show. We sold out the fucking club. And it was fucking great. They can get to fuck. So lead writer of the IT Crowd, Graham Linehan, famous shit heel, right? Famous absolute garbage human. So me and a couple of friends were putting on a comedy show at Leicester Comedy Festival a couple of years ago. And there was a promoter on the promoter that we were working with. Another woman was working with that promoter, and the day before her show, which was the night of our show, she put out this press release that said, I am quitting comedy because it's full of woke lefty weak boys and trans people. And yeah, as Kona said, there's going to be no drama here, and if there's drama, it's going to be from trolls and then get kicked out. But yeah, this woman was like, I'm quitting comedy. This is my last ever comedy show because it's full of weak lefty men and trans people. So we said, we called our promoter and we're like, if her show is going on, we are canceling our show. And the promoter said to us, you don't have to worry about that. I've already cancelled her show. So her show got cancelled, and she cried about it on Twitter, and they decided that because our show was going on and we were 3 queer and 2/3 trans comedians, that it was our fault that we had silenced her. And yeah, they just sent the photo, like Graham Linehan non-stop tweeting about us for about 24 hours, sending a mob after us all. I had to teach one of our mates what a block list was. I had to teach him how to block people because he was not having a good time. And yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. But we went and did the comedy show. We sold out the fucking club. We did a fucking amazing show, and yeah, it was not a fun time. So I know what a little bit of drama, or a little bit more than a little bit of drama can look like. But you'll get none of that here. The part of the reason I will speak so openly about this, about politics, is to make people that have similar politics to me comfortable in this space to talk about it, because again, I want to foster an environment of people like me that I want to foster an environment of people like me that want to feel safe in a place like this, because I don't want that to become normal. So yeah, Let's go back to designing this steering wheel. Went off on one of it though. Went a little bit off on one. Crack open. Yes, thank you, Demo. Cracking open that cold one with the boys. Yeah, it's just that was a real. I've not been back to Leicester Comedy Festival since. As you can imagine, gave me a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth about it. But yeah, Bastard, were you not familiar with the fact that that Graham Linehan was an utter shitheel? Is that not something that's crossed the pond yet? Demo, thank you so much for gifting that sub. You don't have to do that. So I so love having you around. So very generous. Congratulations on your initiation into the community. Yeah, like this is a place this is a place where difficult topics will be brought up, but there will be no hateful bastardry and drama about it, and anybody who tries to be a shitheel will be shown the door. The guards will arrive. Maybe I did not know. Maybe I did. Didn't know it was the IT crowd guy. Yeah. Also, unfortunately, like Richard Ayoade has come out and defended him, which is absolute bastardry. Fortunately, Matt Berry has come out to say, I do not agree with Graham Linehan, which is great because I love Matt Berry, and I don't know what I would be able to do without Matt Berry's voice in my life. Is this anything? I don't know. I think it's too thin. I think it's too thin. What if I made it fatter? What if it was a big boy? Let's go back to the OG. Let's go back to the OG. Let's make it a big boy. I came up with a term a few years ago, political cheeseburger. It's like stick and plaster solution that gets the job done right now, but it's actually harmful long term. That's pretty good. That's pretty sweet. My favorite Graham Linehan thing is the H Mobile Guy stream that got every cool person on it raised a squillion pounds. Yes. Literally all of the rest of the Mina 2 crowd are fuckheads except Matt. Yes. I think that's the truth, unfortunately. Okay, I have an idea. Let's I have an idea, and that is we're going to use this as a starting point to build a new glyph. I think two of them defended Jalakal. Yeah, fucking ugh. Some fucking times, man. But hey. Some fucking people. So. What I want to do is rebuild this kind of shape, but with these three lines parallel to each other. So if we give him a slice, then flip this on this axis, flip this on this axis, shrunky dunk them all down. Completely unrelated, but but I completed Rhythm Doctor yesterday. I finally beat the last boss yesterday, And y'all, if you like rhythm games, or even if you don't, play Rhythm Doctor. It's kind of like Rhythm Heaven if it had like a plot. And this bit is going to sound ridiculous. It is one of the best showcases of anxiety and mental health in video games that I have seen in a very long time. Crazy that this now means I'm 2 degrees of separation from the IT crowd. Yeah, because I got ran off Twitter by one of them. Usually for co-op rhythm games, but based on your recommendations, it's so good. Like, it's so fucking good. The soundtrack bangs as well. The soundtrack is so fucking good. So now we've got a similar kind of shape, except all of the lines are parallel. All of the lines are similar to each other in that they are either parallel or perpendicular to each other. Those are, I think, the correct mathematical terms. Now, if we shrunky dunk some corners, this looks a lot prettier already. Does this not look gorgeous now? Oh, have I done a Metal Gear? Have I done a Metal Gear? It does have cool S vibes. You are not wrong. Metal Gear. What are we on about? I was on about the game Rhythm Doctor. Legitimately one of the best rhythm games I've ever played. One of the best showcases of mental health I've ever played as well, which feels insane. But it is. You should play Rhythm Doctor. It's really fucking good. It's also a technologically a fucking masterpiece. Some of the things they make happen with that game, I did not know you could do in Windows. Which sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but without spoiling, I can't explain. Okay. I think something here. Right now, this is too pointy. It's looking a little bit swastika adjacent. So let's fix that. Blobject? Oh, I've never heard that term before, but I quite like it. Ooh. Ooh, actually though. Oh, fuck off speaker bot. That's kind of sexy, isn't it? Is that not a little bit of sexy? That's kind of hot. That goes kind of hard. You made a superhero. I have kind of made a superhero.
That's a little bit of sexy.
It's a little bit of sexy. It's a little bit of sexy. I think there's something here. I think there's something here. It almost has. Again, we've kind of made an infinity again. We've kind of made an infinity again. I need to stop making infinities. but it's kind of got two people shaking hands in a way. Do you like, if you look at the negative space, it kind of looks like one hand wrapped around another in like a handshake. Like this is this. Let me get my pencil out. This bit and this bit are like the back of the hand that's being grabbed, and like these are the bits that are curling around. Do you see what I'm saying? So it kind of it looks like a handshake. They're doing a deal. I've made an infinity again, but it's a bit sexy. It's a little bit of sexy. There's something inherently sexy about infinities. Infinity symbol might be the sexiest mathematical symbol. And it's the aerial view of a handshake between two guys. You're so right. I think if I had to rank them, infinity would be the sexiest mathematical symbol. I think square root would go quite low on the list. I think brackets would be quite high because it's nice to be held. Don't worry, bastard. I understood you. I think all of this can get in the bin, or at least over there, because I think this is our Nakatomi. I think that's our Nakatomi. Let's find a nice font that complements it. I spent an entire minute trying to remember how it's spelled. I'm supposed to be the spelling person. It's fine. None of us are the spelling person. Right. They're a finance company. They need a pointless sans serif, hyper modern, absolute wank of a logo. You know what was one of the best things of what was one of the best parts about rebooting my computer is yeah, I lost a bunch of stuff, but when I reinstalled, yeah, N is what I was going for, but it looks like a bunch of other things too. But yeah, when I reinstalled Creative Cloud and logged in, they were like, would you like to sync all of your Adobe fonts? So obviously I clicked yes, and I got a little pop-up saying 1,500 fonts have been installed, and that hit like crack cocaine. I assume. I've never done crack cocaine. That hit so hard. Okay. Does that look too much like a font that's trying to look Chinese? Chop suey fonts, they're called. Because I think that's a little bit of sexy. I mentioned Rhythm Doctor, and now I want to listen to the Rhythm Doctor Final Boss theme. Hold up, I'm going to put the Final Boss theme on. Cole's song. The Homestuck episode of Versus Wolves is out. Hell yeah. Cole's song, Rhythm Doctor. Did you save? I didn't save, but I will save now. Listen to this fucking banger. I don't know if it's stream self, but it's a fucking banger. I've listened to it anyway. But yeah, I think I like this font. I think I like this one. I think this is the font I'm going to go with. We're just going to go Nakatomi. No corporation, just Nakatomi.
I've been searching for you. Need a sign, need a clue. No one else to turn to. I feel so lost without you.
I hear you calling me. Don't know what
You can make a copy of that.
patiently, hoping that you will find me.
And then this goes to that size. Actually, no, it doesn't. This bit of the boss fight is so fucking hard, but it's so good when you get it right. I think this is the one, you know? What if the music gets copyright claimed and then this bit of the stream gets muted? And you'll just have to enjoy this bit in silence. What if you put the stupid dots? What if I put the stupid dots as the code? Alright. I have a plan.
I've said some things
Let's make that one black.
I can't unsay.
And then these three white.
I still hope you will.
That actually looks pretty good though. Oh, that looks pretty good though.
Alright.
Ooh, yeah.
When we're
Nah. Kona, you should have. That fucks, man. That fucks. Oh, bastard. Knocked it out the park with that. I'm glad we tried that. Because that goes hard. This breakdown's so fucking good. Are y'all enjoying this song as much as I am? Because I'm fucking... This song makes me so hype, man. Let's talk colors. Because I'm really happy with this font. Now, if we start with the Nakatomi yellow, I think we need to tweak it a little bit, make it warmer. Yeah, it's very mustard at the minute. Let's turn it into more of an orange direction. Still undeniably yellow, but warmer. Definitely got to be a bit warmer. And then if we make this, we need a not black. Doesn't that whip? Doesn't that song whip so fucking hard? That song goes so fucking hard. Right. Natural yellow looks terrible with the white bucket. It really does. It really does. So I think moving into this more gold direction, you could say, we could do that. But I'm not 100 about that. I'm not 100 about that. If we go down the split complementary path, which is always a good way to get triplicate colors, then we get this and this, which is, I'm gonna be honest, kind of sexy. Yeah, it does look like Nakato me rather than Nakat me. It looks like Nakat me instead of Nakato me. But yeah, this color scheme, I think if we use that as the lighter and then use this purple as the darker, I think this kind of fucks as a color palette. I think that palette kind of fucks. Then you can make the stupid dots into a badge logo and still with the yellow. Yeah, we can. But yeah, I think this kind of fucks. Let's get rid of that. So we're now entirely in stupid dots. We have no O. There is only stupid dots. Let's group that. Let's group all of this. We are cooking. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking. To me, it already reads as Nakatoni. So the N and the M are very similar, but I think it fucks enough for me to not care. Now the long version is going to be a little bit more difficult because it's a very long glyph. So it's gonna be hard to... It's gonna be hard to sort of like that. Oh, the proportions are so off. Maybe that. Like that's so long. That's what she said. I mean, it works, but it's just very long. Anyway, I need to open a thing. Let me go into my my big business boy. Need to open this. Also, did y'all see my Kill the King work? I made up a skate brand because I wanted to make something anti-monarchist, and just made Kill the King. This is a skate shop called Kill the King. It's a king chess piece, but I put a skull in it. And because I made it into a like proper brand and did a proper brand showcase, I even did let me show you Kill the King. I even made a fucking brand ass carousel for it to put on Instagram. And like this I'm not one to toot my own horn, but this goes so fucking hard. This came out so fucking well that I kind of want to open a skate shop called Kill the King now. It fucking whips ass, dog. Font will be wicked, title drop in a game. Maybe somebody needs to make an indie game called Kill the King, and I will sell you that logo. It's controversial enough game. Now we know how to... Yes! Kickflips for trans lives kills the king. K40L kills the king. I kind of love it. Right. I want to try something with a badge using a method. I'm not 100% sure if this is how it works, but if I go like this and then go like this... Nope, that did not work at all. Right, what if I go like this and then like this? Nope. Right. Let's go into this group. Let's draw the circle. And then invert the circle. Right. Let's grab. Let's go into the isolation mode here. Then ungroup this. So these are all loose shapes now. Yes. Yes, these are all loose shapes. So... Yeah, it worked. It worked. Set up the business and have the king open it by cutting the ribbon or whatever. Right, now let's just... Oh, I need to fucking... Oh, I need to size them all down. I need to size them all down. Oh, I should have thought about that. Or I can rotate them all, which is interesting. I need to make the letters smaller and the or and slash or the circle bigger. Let's. Oh yeah, I can just size them all down. Wicked. Right. Objects on a path. And then... Why is that one really far away? I don't know why you're running away like that. But we'll just have to do for now. Oh, it's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one to badge up. I think it's gonna be a rough one to badge up because I'm stupid, kinda. So let's try. I think for the badge, we might have to go back to just using the regular O. Nakatomi. Because to line that up, I think it's more readable at a small size, which is always very useful. We like our legibility here at the Queer Buccaneer Tavern. Big fans of legibility. We're really legibility pilled over here. But there's definitely something we can do with. It's looking more superhero. I'm aware that it's looking more superhero. Bear with. Path, offset path. So let's make a copy of that about there. Ooh, were they not? They should all be. There we go. And now, Nakatomi. Circle's too big. Circle's too big. Let's go around there. Nakatomi. Pull that forward. I said pull that forward. Continue pulling forward. There we go. It was looking kind of boobs earlier. New vinyl acquired. What new vinyl? What new vinyl you got? Tell me about your new vinyl. Do we just have Nakatomi twice? Tell me about your new vinyl. I want to know about your new vinyl. I, in fact, demand to know about your new vinyl. You must tell me now. Let's... Nope. I see Blue recording by Bears in Trees, the Dirtbag Boy Band of South Croydon. I need to. Sorry, I'm very enthusiastic about music. I still need to listen to those dudes. I mean, because they seem up my alley, you know. That kind of whips. That kind of whips. I need to adjust the kerning up here because the T and the O, like they seem like they've had an argument. So let's pull them, be friends again. In fact, all of this could probably stand to be pulled in a touch. And then you go that one to be pulled in a hell of a lot more. As is that one, I think. And that one. And that one. Oh, kerning's all over the shop. Kerning on a curve is hard. I'll let them off. But I'm not going to be happy about it. Right. I think you'll enjoy Success is Unlikely and how to build an ocean instructions. I like a whole big swath of music. I'm 100% sure that they will do something that I will dig. Like that song I played earlier from Rhythm Doctor. That's not much like my usual musical oeuvre, but I really fucking dig it. And appearance. Let's cut that. That whips. That kind of whips. I'm really happy with how this has come out. Now let's go over here and make this. Ugh. They're energetic emo. They don't sound emo, but you can pick up on it. I understand that. All right, the font was called Alienated, I think. Alienated. Yeah, Alienated. There we go. Which I'm going to be honest, is not a good font, but we're rocking with it. So Nakatomi, base logo there. Let's grab our colors. We do need a lighter and a darker, so let's pull this. We just need a lighter, I think. So let's just crank that bad boy as light as the tint will go. Get rid of these because they're from Kill the King. Whack that in. We will make a mock-up as well. Grab it on dark. We'll grab it on these three colors. And then let's grab this. Copy you, paste you. Where did you paste? Where did you paste? Copy. Paste. There we go. Let's make this one that. And that one for I don't actually like the low level of contrast there, but that actually might not be that actually I don't think that is there we go. That looks good though. Let's center you. Let's make sure all of these are distributed evenly. Got that. Got that. Got that. And we've got that. We don't have a fifth color. So just pull that over to over to about there, and then we just spread them all out. We change this to be what hasn't been a background color yet. We haven't used that as a background color yet. Shazam. And now we just need a mock-up, and we're done. So let's go over to Photoshop. Last time we pulled out the logo mock-up logo, and this the logo mock-up template, and this would also fit that logo mock-up template, but I would like to see something different. Some pictures of finally Discord. Hell yes. Oh, that's a gorgeous colored vinyl, though. I kind of dig that. That's pretty gorgeous. All right, let's go into my work drive, into my mock-ups, and what shall we grab? Let's not a skateboard. We'll grab a business card. Is that the right business card? That's not the right business card. So let's grab, I think it's embossed. I think embossed business card is the right one. Hey, we'll just do City Window. City Window is a nice easy one. And then we just take this, copy it, paste it as a smart object, and as if by magic, it's now a sticker on the window, which I think is really, really cute. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for stream. Thanks for sticking around. It's been fun to have you, as per usual. Take care of yourself. We'll be wrapping up soon anyway, so you're not gonna be missing much. Now we'll just quick export that to my downloads, then grab it out of there, move into here. And we go, push that to the back, and there we go. We are cooking. I actually think we've already cooked. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, don't you think? Right. Let's export this to my streaming wheel. Nakatomi. And that's that. Gameroonies. Better than they deserve, indeed. Oh, I'm really happy with how that came together. Really happy with how that came together. Right. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Thanks for hanging around with me. That was really fun. I might do a Wrestling is Silly tomorrow. We're still up in the air. Still up in the air about Wrestling is Silly tomorrow because it might just be too fucking hot. But in the meantime, there will always be more in Stars and Time on Tuesdays and more art on Fridays. So until then, thank you so much for hanging around with me. It's been a real treat as per usual. Go shop at the Nerdy Queer. It's really fun. I think there's a little problem with the Sum Up store at the minute, so you might have to go to Etsy the Nerdy Queer. And yeah, if you want to get a Captain Eden Jolly Roger beach towel, you have until the end of the month to get on the Ko-fi membership. So check that out. Let's go and raid into someone, shall we? Let's go and say hello to someone. Who should we go and say hello to? What if we... Let's go and say hi to... I'm just observing my... I might see if there's anybody else in the art category making logos, because that would be really cool. Or we might just like go raid somebody that's like low viewers in the art category. That might be fun. Unless anybody has any recommendations for a raid target. I think we should. If Free DLC was recommending if Free DLC was streaming, I'd recommend him. I will check out Free DLC anyway. But if they're not streaming right now, that's a little less than helpful. Oh, itchy face. Let's. I tell you what, I'm just going to go to an old favorite, a good friend, Surfing Gurf. Let's go say hello to Surfing Gurf, playing a game called Rogue Legacy. Not one I'm familiar with, but it looks pretty sweet. So let's go say hello. Let's go say hello, shall we? There's your raid message. Join the Discord. Join the Stoat if you're cool enough to not like Discord. And yeah, nerdycore.com. Go check it out. Until next time, Buccaneer, book far wherever the book you are. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Catch you in the next one. But until then, love you, bye.